Morning to all. I am Dr. N.K. Premavati, Associate Professor of Commerce, ADM College for Women, Nagapattinam. Now I am going to discuss about fund flow statement. Fund means, first of all, we should know the term fund. Fund refers to cash, cash equivalents, or to working capital and all financial resources which are used in business. Cash, we all know that is money. Cash equivalents, that means cash deposited into bank, debtors and all those liquid assets. Working capital, that indicates current assets and current liabilities, that is the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Working capital are of two types. One is gross working capital and net working capital. Gross working capital means total of all current assets. Net working capital refers to excess of current assets over current liabilities. Now, flow of funds. Flow of funds refers to changes or movement of funds or changes in working capital. Changes in working capital may be in the form of inflow of working capital or outflow of working capital. Any increase or decrease in working capital when the transactions takes place is called flow of funds. Now we will see some of the examples for current assets and current liabilities. Current assets are cash in hand, cash at bank, bills receivable, sundry debtors, short-term investments, marketable securities, stock of raw materials, work in progress, finished goods, prepaid expenses and accrued incomes. Current liabilities are bills payable, sundry creditors, outstanding expenses, dividends payable, bank overdraft, short-term loans, provisions against current assets, provision for taxation, proposed dividend. This proposed dividend may be sometimes taken as current liability or sometimes non-current liabilities. Next comes the meaning of the term fund flow statement. Fund flow statement is a report on the movement of funds or working capital. It explains how working capital is raised and used during an accounting period. This accounting period may be sometime 1 year or 6 months. Normally, it is only for 1 year. It's a statement summarizing the significant financial changes in items of financial position which have occurred between the two different balance sheet dates. The fund flow statement, also termed as statement of sources and application of fund, inflow of fund and outflow of fund statement. When the definition of this fund flow statement, according to Folk, a statement of sources and application of funds is a technical device designed to analyze the changes in the financial condition of a business enterprise between two dates. This statement helps to measure the different sources of funds and application of funds from transactions involved during the course of business. Next, we'll see about the objectives of fund flow statement. This fund flow statement helps to show how the resources have been obtained and used. Resources here refers the cash or the fund which are needed to run the business. So this can be obtained through internal and also through external sources. So this shows how the resources have been obtained and used. Next, to indicate the results of current financial management, to throw light upon the most important changes that have taken place during a specific period, and also to show how the general expansion of business has been financed. Next, we'll discuss about the preparation of fund flow statement. When we prepare the fund flow statement, it takes 3 stages. First of all, we need to find out prepare the schedule of changes in working capital, then preparation of adjusted profit and loss account, and finally statement of sources and uses of funds. When we find out the schedule of changes in working capital, This changes in working capital may occur by the changes in current assets and current liabilities. The effects of fund flow on working capital, when there is increase in current assets, that leads to increase in working capital. The decrease in current assets also leads to decrease in working capital. Increase in current liabilities, that affects on decrease in working capital. Decrease in current liabilities increases the working capital. So from this we can see that increase and decrease in current assets both leads to direct effect on working capital, and increase or decrease in current liabilities leads to indirect effect on working capital. Now let us see the schedule of changes in working capital. This table, so here first column we show the particulars, current assets and then current liabilities, and the figures of 2 years balance sheets were given. The figures of 2 years, previous year and current year, both are entered. Then effect of working capital column, we will have to see one by one. Current assets, cash in hand, cash at bank. For each and every item, both years are to be compared, and whether there is increase or decrease, that difference amount to be entered in either in increase column or in decrease column. First, all current assets to be entered and increase and decrease are shown. Then current liabilities, bills payable, sundry creditors, outstanding expenses, and all those current liabilities are written, and in the same way the difference of these items also shown in the increase or decrease column. In this schedule of changes in working capital, after entering this current assets, that denotes A, current assets total, and current liabilities total denotes B. After finishing this current assets and current liabilities, we have to write the working capital amount, that is A minus B, current assets minus current liabilities. From this we can find out whether there is increase in working capital or decrease in working capital. Next. So second thing, we need to prepare profit and loss adjustment account. So this is just like an extension of profit and loss account. In the problem balance sheets, there will be profit and loss account balance will be given. That opening balance to be entered first on the credit side, and closing balance will come on the debit side at last. First of all, in profit and loss adjustment account, we have to enter all the non-cash expenses and non-cash incomes. All the non-cash expenses are just like depreciation, writing of goodwill, advance suspense accounts, preliminary expenses, loss on sale of fixed assets and investments, premium on redemption of preference shares and debentures, premium on discount on issue of shares, equity shares, general expenses, provision for tax, proposed dividend, interim dividend, and closing balance of profit. See the difference between this profit and loss adjustment account. If the difference comes on the debit side, that means funds lost in operation. If the balance is on the credit side, that means funds from operation. So from after making this, we go to next preparing statement of sources and uses, that is fund flow statement. Next. In this fund flow statement, we'll have to show on the left side the sources and right side the applications of funds. In sources side, first we'll have to show the internal source. The internal source, that is the difference in adjusted P&L account, that is funds from operation. Then comes all the external sources of fund, that is issue of share capital, issue of debenture, sometimes issue of preference shares also be there, raising of long-term loans, sale of fixed assets and investments, non-trading receipts like dividend received, and decrease in working capital. When we see to the application side, there also first we'll have to show internal application, that is trading loss or funds lost in operation. Next, redemption of preference share capital, redemption of debentures, repayment of long-term loan, buyback of equity shares, purchase of fixed assets, payment of dividends, payment of tax, and finally increase in working capital. So this is the way to prepare fund flow statement. Now let us see about the managerial uses of fund flow statement. It highlights the different sources and applications are uses of funds between the two accounting period. Different sources may be just as we have seen, the sources, issue of shares, debentures, preference shares and all, applications, payment to various loans, long-term loans, and purchase of assets and redemption of preference shares and debentures. Secondly, it brings into light about financial strength and weakness of a concern. It acts as an effective tool to measure the causes of changes in working capital. It helps the management to take corrective actions while deviations between two balance sheet figures. See here, this fund flow statement is a statement which is prepared basically with the help of already compiled profit and loss and balance sheet only. So, from this we can find out the difference in working capital, and if the deviation is more, they can take corrective actions to make corrections. And it is an instrument used by the investors for effective decisions at the time of their investment proposals. It also presents detailed information about profitability, operational efficiency, and financial affairs of a concern. It serves as a guide to the management to formulate its dividend policy, retention policy. Retention policy is how much they can provide for other contingent liabilities, and investment policy, etc. It helps to evaluate the financial consequences of business transactions involved in operational finance and investment. Finally, it gives the detailed explanation about movement of funds from different sources or uses of funds during a particular accounting period. Now let us see the limitations of fund flow statement. The statement also suffered from some limitations. First of all, it is prepared on the basis of information related to historical in nature. Historical means when we enter the value of an asset, the value is when we purchased it. The date on which we purchased, only that value is entered here. So that is historical. So historical in nature, and it ignores to project future operations also. The statement does not focus on transactions involved in non-fund items. It also ignores when transactions involved between current accounts or non-current accounts. It does not provide any additional information to the management because financial statements are simply rearranged and presented. Rearranged in the sense the previous profit and loss account and balance sheets are only rearranged by making this schedule of changes, profit and loss adjustment account and fund flow statement. So here only it is rearranged and present. They are not giving any additional information. Thank you.